Ever pondered the level of security required to transport something as dangerous as a nuclear weapon? It's quite the conundrum. The responsibility of moving these potent symbols of destruction is not a simple one. It demands meticulous planning, supreme coordination, and an unyielding commitment to safety. Nuclear weapons, while in storage, are enveloped by a cocoon of top-notch security. But the real challenge begins when these giants need to be moved, often across vast distances. The task is so complex that a specialized agency, the Office of Secure Transportation, was established solely to oversee this process. Moving a nuclear weapon is like transporting a sleeping dragon. One wrong move, one tiny mishap, could lead to catastrophic consequences. This is why the transportation of nuclear weapons is considered one of the most secure processes in the world. The task of moving these weapons of mass destruction is not for the faint-hearted. The journey begins with a heavily armored convoy. This isn't your run-of-the-mill convoy. It's a meticulously assembled procession of armored vehicles and Bearcats, each with a specific role in the mission. Bearcats, if you're not familiar, are essentially armored trucks, fortified to withstand various forms of attack. They're not just for show, they're designed to take a hit and keep on moving. Their role in the convoy is to serve as an imposing first line of defense, a formidable deterrent to any potential threats. But the convoy isn't just about muscle. Local police cars are also part of the formation, providing an additional layer of protection. Their presence not only bolsters the convoy's defensive capabilities, but also facilitates smooth passage through urban areas. Now let's talk about the federal agents. Armed to the teeth and trained for high-stress situations, these agents are the backbone of the convoy's security. They're not just riding along, they're actively monitoring for threats, ready to respond at a moment's notice. And it's not just about firepower. Within the convoy is a communication center, a mobile hub coordinating the entire operation. This is where all the pieces come together. The communication center ensures that each vehicle knows its role and position in the convoy at all times. It's this level of coordination that allows the convoy to function as a single cohesive unit rather than a loose collection of vehicles. But why such elaborate measures, you might ask? Remember, the cargo being transported here isn't ordinary. It's some of the most destructive weaponry known to mankind. The stakes couldn't be higher. Every detail, every precaution is geared towards ensuring these weapons reach their destination without incident. In the end, the convoy is more than just a collection of vehicles. It's a moving fortress, armed to the teeth and bristling with technology. Its singular purpose? To ensure the safe transportation of nuclear weapons. This convoy is a moving fortress, prepared to counter any threat. Seamless communication is the backbone of this high-risk operation. It is not an exaggeration to say that the success of a nuclear weapons transportation mission hinges on how well the communication protocols are adhered to. Now, let's delve into the 3 levels of communication within the convoy. Firstly, there's the internal communication between the convoy vehicles. This is the most immediate and vital layer of coordination. It ensures that every vehicle knows its place, its role, and keeps the convoy moving as a single cohesive unit. Secondly, we have communication with remote monitoring locations. These locations, scattered across the country, act as the convoy's eyes and ears. They monitor the convoy's progress and the conditions of the route ahead. Regular check-ins with these supporting forces ensure that the convoy is always aware of potential threats or obstacles. Finally, there's the continuous contact with the Transportation and Emergency Control Center located in Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is the hub that oversees all nuclear weapon transportation missions. It's the brain of the operation, coordinating with local law enforcement, monitoring weather conditions, and even controlling traffic lights to ensure the convoy's smooth passage. These communication protocols are not just about talking, though. They're about listening, about being able to react quickly and decisively to any information received. This might mean rerouting the convoy because of a traffic jam, adjusting the formation to counter a perceived threat, or even halting the convoy entirely if the situation calls for it. This level of communication and coordination doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of rigorous training, state-of-the-art technology, and the unwavering commitment of every person involved in the operation. It's a testament to the seriousness with which the task of transporting nuclear weapons is taken. In the end, it's all about ensuring the safe and secure transportation of the world's most dangerous cargo. So next time you see a convoy of armored vehicles on the highway, remember that it's not just a collection of trucks and cars. It's a well-oiled machine, operating under the watchful eyes of several layers of command. Meet the Safeguard Transporter, the star of this mission. This isn't your average vehicle. It's a custom-made fortress on wheels, designed with one purpose in mind: the safe and secure transportation of nuclear bombs. Constructed with sturdy metal and shielded by bulletproof glass, the Safeguard Transporter is built to withstand any external threats. Its flame-resistant features ensure that even in the face of fire, its precious cargo remains untouched. But it's not just about solidity. The Safeguard Transporter also has a weight advantage. Despite being a heavyweight in terms of security, it's surprisingly agile, allowing it to maneuver through traffic and challenging terrains with relative ease. Now, let's talk about those unexpected situations that require immediate action. The Safeguard Transporter is equipped with small explosives, which can be used to create an emergency stop. Imagine a scenario where the transporter is under threat and there's no time to wait for backup. The driver can trigger these explosives to create a diversion, allowing the transporter to escape from potential threats. All these features come together to form a vehicle that is not just a transporter, but a bulwark against threats, a guardian of national security. The Safeguard Transporter, a fortress on wheels designed to protect its deadly cargo. Even if one manages to breach the external defenses, the internal security is a different beast altogether. Let's delve into the fortress within a fortress, the Safeguard Transporter. Imagine a vault, not of money or valuables, but of destructive power. Now let's layer that vault with deterrent measures that would make even the most determined intruder reconsider. First, we have a foam spray system, ready to engulf any trespasser in a sticky, sight-impairing cloud. Then, there's the electric shock capabilities, delivering a jolt potent enough to floor any unwanted guest. But gaining unauthorized access to the cargo hold is no walk in the park. It's akin to trying to unlock a puzzle, where every piece is a combination of high-tech security measures. Every door, every panel, every inch is designed to protect and deter. This transporter is designed not only to protect, but to deter. The message is clear: don't even think about it. Above, the eyes in the sky remain ever vigilant. 2 US military helicopters hover, their blades slicing the air, their gaze never deviating from the precious cargo below. They're the final layer of an ironclad security apparatus that has ensured an impeccable record for the National Nuclear Security Administration. No nuclear weapon has ever been lost during transport, an incredible achievement considering the stakes. The safe transportation of nuclear weapons is a testament to the intricate security measures and the tireless efforts of those entrusted with this monumental task.